Before I actually bury the line, one thing I need to do though, which came in my kit, this Home Flex kit from Home Depot, is tracer wire. And it's required that this be laid next to your pipe that you're putting underground and run up through the risers that are going above ground. That way a tracer could be hooked up to it, and then they could detect exactly where the gas line is. So that's something I'm going to do. Kit also comes with this, which is caution, like a caution tape. And I will put that half a foot or so above when I start burying this, just so if somebody were digging, they could hit this and know, if they haven't checked, that there's gas line under here. Those are normally both required things to do. When you're cutting that polyethylene underground pipe, this is really what you want to cut it with. It's just a ratcheting cutter. You can buy these at the big box stores, but it gives a nice, smooth, burr-free, clean cut. So if you're going to do something like this, I recommend picking up one of these. So I've started burying the line, and as the code requires, any unsleeved line needs to be on smooth ground underneath it, and you also don't want any rocks or anything hitting it. So just to be extra cautious, I mean, I know they lay this stuff on the ground all the time and just bury it, but I went ahead and put some little bit of sand underneath it, and then put some filtered topsoil on it. Just got a few bags from a local hardware store. And that way, at least what's directly on top of it is soft. And yes, I'm going to be piling other stuff onto it. And yes, stuff might work its way down. But I figured to give a little bit of a barrier, make a nice smooth support underneath it. And then we will go from there. Alright, so after a lot of digging and graveling and whatever, I put sand down here just like I did up there, along with bag topsoil, which is filtered to get the rocks and big chunks out of it, so that way a smooth surface on the gas line that is buried here. It's sleeved most of the way, but not all the way, close to where this comes up. But like I said, this is not going to be this far out of the ground, anywhere close to that, because I've got to build up there about 16 inches or so. So it's going to be about, the gas line itself is about 18-ish, 20 inches below, which is way above what the International Fuel Code calls for. But I've got this part back together, yay! So, and everything's connected into my generator shed, and so now I can keep on working on my paver patio.